Good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon, or whatever time of day it is. Oh, well, for some reason, YouTube keeps dumping the game sound. Don't know why, so that's why you keep seeing the Be Right back screen will come on in a moment. Um, wow, this is the North American Blitz Cup prelims, rounds 1 and 2. We'll be going out shortly, in about 10 minutes, to be fact. Oh, although it'll be 5 minutes from when you hear that. Yeah, craziness. Bear with me, I'm supping coffee because I kind of haven't been seeing my bed for like 20 hours now. This is the third stream today. Asia earlier, then EU, and now NA. And I don't normally do NA, as you know. Oh, I normally jump in to do NA when everybody else doesn't. So, guys, you're stuck with me again. Bah! I don't know. I'm pretty sure mine is not the coin stream. I thought Fishy's is the coin stream. But, you know, you live and learn. Yeah, no good watching my stream through the portal. There's no coins in my stream. Fishy is a coin stream king today, I believe. Although I'm completely unaware of who's got what and why and when and how and where, to be fair. Yeah, it is Spiegel Electro. It's non-stop me at the moment. I might as well just do a 24-hour bloody stream and get it over and done with. Why not? So, anyway, this is Intermission on EU. Don't worry about the Be Right back screen. It's mainly because YouTube kept dumping the game noise. Don't know why. YouTube's a pain in the backside at the best of times. But it keeps rebooting itself for some reason. There's like a preview screen that we have when you're live streaming. And it keeps reloading that. And when it reloads that, it dumps the game noise. And it's bloody disappointing. So I'm looking forward to this, despite the fact that I'm half asleep. Because if today on NA is going to be anything like it's been on Asia and EU, boy, it's going to be entertaining. Yeah, that it is. Now, I believe first up we're going out with Void, aka Pramo, I believe. Against, I can't remember who they're against now, but they're against somebody. And we'll check that out in a moment, because, like I said, Fujit's brain doesn't work so good this time in the morning. It's like 4:30, well, it's 10 to 5 for me. Taking into account my EU stream didn't finish till 1 a.m. Yeah, it's going to be one of those days. Anyway, we kick off in about 8 minutes. So, great mastery there by Intermission. So let's see who we've got. We have got It's, the anticipation's killing everybody, yeah? All 8 of you. So, so we're out, I believe, with Rain first. Speed and Shiro. So Void and Shiro is the first game that we've got, followed thereafter by GMA against Ishtar. So that's the teams we've got today. As for the streams, well, it's Fishy. It's definitely not me. It's Fishy. I'm not. I haven't got any coin streams, so don't really know why I'm here. Why am I here? Why am I here at like 4:50 a.m.? I must need my head read. I really must. Oh well. It happens, I guess. Oh, Ferocious Predator. Give me some more boosters. Maybe some coins. Coins would be nice. Okay. Give me an avatar. Give me coins, damn you! Yay! Credits, 100,000. Woohoo! Nice. You know what I should do? Because it's my NA account. You know what I should do? I shouldn't do it, but I'm going to. Why am I going to? Because I'm a complete and utter muppet. I'm going to buy this. Because I can. Or maybe I can't. Oh, I'll buy it. $25. There we go. I bought. Gives me something to do for the next couple of minutes. I can open a couple now. Ooh, shall we open some before we go in? Look at that. Badger! Shall we see if we can get the badger? We can't get the badger. Maybe we can get the T95, which we already have. We can't get the T95. Maybe the T22, which we already have. We can't get the T22 either. What about the T26E5? Oh, look, the matches are out. We can't get that either. Tell you what, do 2 more and then we'll jump in because that'll take half a minute. Can we get this tank? Of course we can't. No. What about the Draciolo? No, we don't get that either. What about the Chimera? Chimera. No, we can't get that either. What about the Smasher? We could do with the Smasher. No, we can't get the Smasher either. What about the WZ111115A? No, we can't get that either. And what about the 121? No, we don't get that either. And what about the Action X? No, we don't get that either. Bugger it. SU 1:30 PM? No, we're not getting that either. Maybe a Super Conk. Super Conk would be nice. No, we're not going to get the Super Conk. T54? No. Maybe T25 Pilot, a tank we don't need. No. Oh, 2 left. What about WZ112-2? No. And the 30B, which we already have. No. Not a single tank. Goddamn bugger it all for how. Did we get? We got a lot of gold though. That was nice. Where was I? Yeah, we're jumping into tournament now. Oof. So we are with Speed, aka Void, against Shiro, Wretched Eggs. We got 3 minutes to go. We are here on Middleburg, and looking at the teams we have. I don't know half these guys. So who's this? Devil's Daisy in a Vickers Light. Apple Juice in an IS4. Is it Apple Juice? Apple Juice Hero in an IS4. We've then got Artillery Arthur. These are great names in an IS4. We've then got Lumin's Thick Boyfriend in an IS4. We got 177013 in an E. That's going to be a big mouthful. In an E5, we've got Girl Pills. Interesting name. In an IS4, and this is a great name, by the way. Mike Coxlong! Absolutely. And it is. In an E5, moving over to Void, we have Even Stevens in an E5, Ghost Ranger in a Sheridan, Sierra in a T22, Enzyme in an E5, Rob78 in an IS4, Tanner in an E5, in Iraq Cannon in an IS4. And of course, me. And nobody else. There's me, look, little old me is there. That's me there. Me. In a T22. So, oof. 2 minutes to go. Like I said, if it's going to be anything like EU and Asia, it's going to be an interesting one, guys. And clearly, 8 AM. God, 8 AM. That means you're 3 hours ahead of me, because it's now coming up to 5 AM. 5 AM. Oh my God. Yeah. Unbelievable, eh? La 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 la. I'm still half asleep. Absolutely half asleep. Oh, thankfully I've got plenty of coffee and other things to keep me awake. Inshallah, as they say in this part of the world. Oh my. Oh, I've got 14 people watching now. Hello, 14 people. I did not expect 14 people, but there we go. I expected less. Not being a coin stream and all. So, it's 5 AM here. That means it's like 2 AM in the UK, which is 3 a.m. No, it's 2 a.m. in Europe and 1 a.m. in the UK. No, that's wrong, isn't it? Yeah. It's 3 a.m. in Europe, 2 a.m. in the UK. I'll get there eventually. Brain not function well. At 5 a.m. I mean, God, until I started doing streaming on NA, I didn't even know there was a 5 a.m. in the mornings now. But we're set to kick off. So all that's behind us. Ooh. Crates, yeah. Bad move. So here we are on Middelburg for Tour 1, Group 1 of the Blitz Cup qualifiers here on NA. And let's get up high into the back of the map, as we always do, and see where the teams are going to take us. Well, it looks like Shiro already, except Devil's Daisy, who's heading south, already heading up. As for Void, well, Ghost Ranger in the Sheridan is already dropping into the Sea Cap with Sierra coming behind. So, and the rest of Void are making their way up to the Sea Cap. Devil's Daisy dropping into B. So not a bad move. The rest of the team are slowly making their way upwards. Sheridan there of Ghost Ranger trying to get a missile across. Manages to get something onto 17703. Now I'm just going to call you 177. So now the teams are all lined up. The whole of Void are up here. Not the whole of Shiro. Shiro now going to try and... Oh, that's a good shot into Iraq by Girl Pills. Now it's a bit of a brawl in this area between Iraq, Rob, Apple Juice and Girl Pills. Iraq is being wrecked. No, he's not. There's a little bit of a tussle, nothing more. Girl Pills is getting wrecked even more though. Oh, Girl Pills has lost half his hit points now. Or her hit points, or their hit points. Still trying to... Oh, just whittling Girl Pills down here. Finally gets a block in. And now there's a push. My Coxlong is trying to push along with 177, but Girls Pills is really going down. Artillery Arthur's coming in to help out. Probably going to push onto Iraq. Yeah, they are going to push onto Iraq. My Coxlong is really not looking healthy. Can I say that with a straight face? Really? My Coxlong is about to go floppy. It's just a big brawl at the Sea Cap, let's be honest. Down goes Artillery Arthur, who came in to help Gills Pills. Down goes Iraqanon. He's out of there. Sheridan and Devil's Daisy there, toying with each other, along with Sierra, chasing down the Vickers. Down goes the Vickers. Gills Pills is still around. Maybe Rob. No, Rob is staying alive, but Gills Pills is out. Apple Juice is now looking very decidedly unhealthy. Down goes even Steven. Down goes down goes Rob. Down goes Apple Juice. My Coxlong is about to be wrecked, but not before 177 is wrecked. My Coxlong is being shafted. My Coxlong is out of there. And so is Lumen Stick Boyfriend. And it's all over with Void triumphing there. Wowzers. That was quite a fast game. So you can see Void really pulling out all the stops there to basically close them down. They tried to get the early cap advantage, but then they did a big push into the C area and it was very well defended by Void. So now we're going to be switching those spawn points with Shiro now on the north spawn and Void on the south. Devil's Daisy still in the Sheridan, Apple Juice still in IS4, Artillery Arthur in an IS4, Lumen Stick Boyfriend is in IS4, 117 in E5, Girl Pills in a Mouse, and my Coxlong in an E100 with Dixonormous on the bench along with Coco. Looking at Void, even Stevens in E5, Chipolatas comes in an E5, Ghost Ranger in a Sheridan, Sierra in a T22, Tantan. I'll save the rest of that name because it gets better. In an IS-4. Tana in an E5. And Korokora in an IS-4. Iraq is being benched. Oof. Absolutely. No tank, eh? No tank. Damn you all to hell. It's because I don't spend any money on the NA server. Basically. Oh, anyway, this is best of 7, so it's the first of 4 victories. North Queensland, Vegemite on Blitz. Yeah, you had to be an Aussie, mate. If you weren't an Aussie, then you would have been, as I said before, Marmite on Blitz. Anytime, Ronan, I think. So we're all ready. I'm ready, thankfully, in my T22 medium, because the tank selection for the selectors, for the spectators, actually do have an impact on where everybody starts. So this time, Shiro just got an HP advantage, very slightly though, nothing much to moan about. That's because he got a mouse being run by Gill Pills and my Coxlong in an E100. So this one, we got the 177, bless him, on his own in the E5, sporting right on his Todd at the top. T22 Sierra's dropping into the C cap. Ghost Ranger in the Sheridan is coming in there as well. Oh, that's a great shot by 177. Nice snapshot. I don't think Ghost Ranger expected it. I don't think 177 expected it. Here come the rest of Void on their way up. Blind shots going across by Tantan. Tantan trying to get shots over. Tantan too strong, his name is, by the way. So 177 is now being pushed heavily. He's going to get really out of there. He's very isolated and alone. The team is now coming in, but it's he's very isolated and alone, let's be honest. Artillery Half are coming in to help out, but 177 is not long for this world. He is now a one-shot. Oh, that's a great shot into Lumen's thick boyfriend. Artillery Alpha trying to push down on Tantan, who's strong. Oh no, it's not. It's even Stevens who's down. 177 manages to last out until I said he lasted out. Another great Sheridan missile into Lumen's thick boyfriend. Now Tantan too strong is pushing onto him along with Chipolata's life. Thick boyfriend goes down. Girls Pills is also looking very, very worse for wearing the moose. Down he goes. Down goes Chipolata's life. My Coxlong is still there in the U100. But they've lost 3 tanks to the 2 tanks. They can't get rid of Ghost Ranger there in the Sheridan. Now down goes Apple Juice. Artillery Arthur is going to be the next on the list. Korokora is trying to circle round him. E4 against E4. IS4 against IS4, sorry. Sierra comes into the T22. Down goes Ghost Ranger finally in the Sheridan. But Artillery Arthur is down, leaving Mike Coxlong and Devil's Daisy as the last men standing. Mike Coxlong here being surrounded by 2 IS4s of Korokora and Tantan too strong. It's all going south, really, for Shiro. Devil's Daisy is being tussled over there by the T22 and the E5 of Tanner and Sierra. Mike Coxlong not long for this game. He's now a one-shot. There he goes, down and out, taken out by Tanner from across the other side. Devil's Daisy being chased down by Sierra. Survives, but is not going to... Oh, he takes out Sierra, but it's too little, too late. Tanner misses. That could be an important miss. Maybe not. Tanner manages to reload and Void get the best. Oof. So Now we're moving over to Port Bay. A lot of work, to be fair, for Shiro now. So Shiro will be on the south spawn and Void on the north. So just waiting for the teams to ready up. So we have Devil's Daisy in a T22, Apple Juice in E5, Artillery Arthur IS4, Lumen's Thick Boyfriend IS4, 117 in an E5, Girl Pills in a T22, and My Coxlong in an E100. Looking at Void, we have Even Stevens in an E5, Ghost Ranger in a Sheridan, Sierra in an E5, Tantan 2 Strong in an IS7, Rob 78 in an IS4, Iraq in an E5, and Quarter in an IS4. I ran out of metaphors ages ago. Be better if they put Mike Coxlong and Dixon Ormus in, hey? Then I could, you know, swat up on more metaphors. But anyway, here we go. On to Port Bay. At the moment, Void are winning 2-0. It's the first of 4, remember. Best of 7 overall. Mike Coxlong again in an E100. Hit points just favouring Void this time. Let's get a buy into the back and see where they're going to be heading. So, Devil's Daisy and Girl Pills heading towards the sea with the rest of the team except Mike Coxlong, who is heading into the town. Now, if we have a look at Void, we have Ghost Ranger in the Sheridan making a beeline for this corner. Gets there very quickly. Great shot into Devil's Daisy in the T22 there. In fact, Devil's Daisy has been smacked around quite a lot there. Tantan, it was Iraq who also put a shot in, or was it Tantan? I can't remember. But Devil's Daisy is in a bit of trouble now. Looking at the rest of Shiro, they're now pushing over towards the sea cap with Artillery Arthur and Lumen's Boyfriend, 2 IS4s. Cora is already there, and so and Even Stevens is in a good position, but he gets a bit smacked there by Lumen's Thick Boyfriend. Oh, it's not going nicely here for Shiro. Oh, Mike Coxlong managing to penetrate the rear of Even Stevens there. That's a good shot from back there. Even Stevens now in trouble. They need to get him out though. There he goes. Now they can concentrate on Rob. Apple Juice in 177. But Iraq and Sierra with Cora pushing on the IS4s of Artillery Arthur and Thick Boyfriend. Cora maybe have to take out Lumen's Thick Boyfriend here. Down goes Devil's Daisy on the other side of the map. Artillery Arthur gets a bit of smacking. Mike Coxlong's now going round to help out. Down goes 177. Mike Coxlong comes in, puts a big roll into Rob. Rob goes down, but so does Artillery Arthur. On the other side of the map, Girls Pills is still alive. But it's 3 against many. Sierra here, tussling with Apple Juice. Completely avoiding Mike Coxlong. Maybe you get a shot into Ghost Ranger. Mike Coxlong is locked and loaded. He's just looking for a target. Iraq is the target. Mike Coxlong manages to put a high roll though into Iraq, but it's not enough. He's the last man standing. Cora went over and sorted out Devil's Daisy. Mike Coxlong now is going to get a Sheridan right at the backside, and it's all over again. Void win number 3. As you can see there, good stuff again by Void. So they are 1 away. They're changing those spawn points. This time, Shiro on the north spawn, Void on the south spawn. Shh! I'm ready, they're ready. Going through the teams, we have Void readied up first with Even Steven in an E5, Chipolatas is live in IS4, Ghost Ranger in a Sheridan, Tantan Too Strong in an IS7, Enzyme rotating back in an E5, Rob78 in an IS4, and Iraq in an E5. Moving over to Shiro, so far we have Devil's Daisy in a Vickers, Apple Juice in an E5, Artillery Arthur IS4, Lumin Stick Boyfriend in an IS4, 177 T22, Girls Pills in a 268, and we're still waiting for my Coxlong. There he is, he's in an E5. So, but then again, maybe not. No, 177 T22 and my Coxlong in an E5. Just over 15 seconds to go. So, Void are 1 away from winning this first round, hands down. It's just wishful thinking, Merkava. So again, HP advantage going to Void, but only slightly, nothing really. So let's get up high into the back of the map. Oh, actually, let's not go too far back because Gilpills is the only one going that way. Artillery Alpha is joining him. The rest of the team are heading towards the A-cap. Lumin Thick Boyfriend is peeling off, however. Void are going en masse to the C-cap. Ghost Ranger going over the little creek. But they've gone to A. This is going to allow Even Steven. Oh, he's spotted Artillery Arthur. Void are still coming this way. They're not rotating back towards the A-cap. Cap advantage will go to Shiro. That's a shot and a half there by the Sheridan and Ghost Ranger. Did not hit anything. Even Steven's going to go up high. Tantan Too Strong's going to push down along with Ghost Ranger into the side flanks of Artillery Arthur, who's very isolated and alone now. Again, the Ghost Ranger missile not finding its target. Well, it found its target, just didn't find anywhere to penetrate. So now Void are trying to push en masse. Apple Juice is there just to make sure. Artillery Arthur's desperately trying to retreat back to the spawn. Iraq gets a shot in. Nothing really. This time, Gilpills has been smacked around a bit in the 268. Which is interesting because he's all the way back over here. There. So now Shiro have all regrouped basically at their spawn after taking the A-cap. They have got the advantage, but only just on hit points. This is going to allow Chipolatas live, if you look, dropping down into the B-cap area. And he's going to be able to take the B with impunity. There's nobody there. The whole of Shiro is here. Devil's Daisy is going to try and reset the B-cap. Apple Juice, again, having a missile thrown him. So, my Coxlong is leading the charge. And he gets tracked by Even Steven. Now they're going to try and push on Iraq and Enzyme. Oh, my Coxlong is out of the game. That was a massive, massive missile by Ghost Ranger, finally hitting its target. Iraq is being surrounded. He has got Enzyme and Tantan Too Strong with him, though. Iraq is going to go down here. Down goes Iraq. But They've lost a lot of hit points. Devil's Daisy and the Vickers goes down. Now they're going to push on that object. Chipolate's life is going to take him down. Let's just have a look at this. Forget the brawl at the moment. Chipolate's life taking out Girl Pills in the object. Yeah, he's going to take that down. Back to the brawl. We don't want to see single tanks being took out. Artillery Arthur, down he goes. Tantan too strong coming down. Enzyme's going to come down as well. Going down into the dip is never a good idea on this map. It is a killing ground. Thick Boyfriend is going to be taken down here. But it doesn't matter. They got the points anyway. Even though Apple Juice and Thick Boyfriend was left till last. And it's all over. Now I have raised the noise. How much higher do you want it? How about now? Is that enough? So anyway, Void making easy job of that, to be fair. Shiro going down. Oof. So we've got a long time for the next match. In fact, we've got about 40 odd minutes, I believe. We're rolling out next with GMA. Oof. And they are not going out until... They're going out against MM, but they're not going out for another 40 minutes. Ooh! I could get a power nap in that time. But instead, I'm going to go and get a coffee. So I will give you a replay whilst I go and get a coffee. Have a look at the deal for real. He's on the thing at the moment. He's in a Panther. Now just imagine if Mike Coxlong played for Winter War on the EU server. Then the commentary would be mad. It would be like, Mike Coxlong is penetrating deep, supported by left nuts and right nuts. There you go. And that's enough of the double entendres for tonight, or this morning, or this evening, or whatever bloody time of day it is for you guys. I have no idea. Now, is the sound better for you? Is it higher? It should be. If not, don't whinge. Turn your sound up. You can have a booming Fugit. Well, she may have needed Shiro to win the next battle. Clearly they didn't. Well, yeah, I'll deal for real. You can actually play. Oof. Julie. So, oh, was it your first class? I thought you had a mastery. Oh well. Not to worry. Who else we got? Who else we got? Let's have a look at. I don't know. Who to look at? Let's have a look at. Jory rolling out on his M103 on the NA server with Pincer. Yeah. Oh yeah, much longer than a talk. God, I'm surprisingly chirpy for somebody who hasn't slept for 20 hours. There we go. Yeah, that's right. It's for the tournament. It's not normally this long. It's only for the tournament to make sure there's no stream sniping. Yeah, coffee. It's needed, man. Oh. He's 1495. Pushing on the E75 Eagle. Boomy, boomy, boom, boom. Heinz Wilhelm Guderian. Okay, you're gonna die. Anybody who takes a name like Rommel, Guderian, or whatever, always generally dies. Treadhead, how are you doing, mate?
Looks like that one went right through.
Hate it when it says that. Looks like that one went right through, and it does absolutely jack squat, bugger all, zero. It's annoying, you know. It basically means good shot, but you didn't do any damage, and you could do better. That's what it means. Ooh, engine fire. We brewed that one up good. Gotcha. I hate it when he says that. Gotcha. That was a very OP Jory doing 5,670 damage, getting 20 from 1,000 credits. Look at that. Now I'm on NA, I can see what his stats are. Look at that. Mr. OP, 75%. He's very OP. Now somebody sent me a Shinobi. Who was it? Who sent me the Shinobi? Was it you? No, that's a Carnarvon, but the Carnarvon is okay. We can watch a Carnarvon. This is Team Trouble. I also believe this is on the NA server. I wanted to show the Shinobi because it's the Shinobi. Oh, the Panther is much better now. Oh, you sent an email, did you? Okay, I'll find that. Let me have a goosey gander, as we say in the UK. Yeah, I do have that. That'd be nice, that'd be next. Because I've got 30 bloody minutes to fill. And when you've got zero talent like me, you can't sing, you can't dance, there's not much you can do but play replays. I mean, I could sit here and regale you with words of wisdom from the man who is Droodles, but that would take all of like 2 minutes, so I best not do that. Look at this. What a shot! That poor IS just getting farmed from the back of the map. Now VK's turn. Farm! Oh, he missed. No, that was a wild shot. Come on, Team Trouble. You had no target. You farmed your little heart out. What was that? Where are you going? What are you doing? How are you doing it? Farmer Team Trouble is now deciding that farming was not a good idea. I'm just going to get involved in the Carnarvon. Good tank, by the way, the Carnarvon. Tricky to play, but a good tank. Hello, Yag Panther. Goodbye, Yag Panther. Ooh. Hello, Defender. Take a bit of that. How'd you like those apples, dude? Ouch. Have to smack you again. There we go. Good bounce. Yeah, that's called a mutual bounce. Ooh, IS. Welcome back. IS Defender is trying to make a move.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh, now he's a one shot. That's good stuff. Take out the danger tank. Ah, you bounced. You didn't get... You bought a bloody E75 TS, but you didn't get any camo for it. Oh, you did. Not the good camo, though. No, that's got no camo.
Enemy armor is
You've got no camo on your E75 TS.
penetrate their
That's why you guided.
enemy armor is damaged.
It's 2 against 4. The IS is surprisingly still alive. So is the lightweight.
Didn't even scratch.
Ow, 400 into my backside, man. That's gotta hurt. Hello, VK. Can have a bit of that. Have a bit more VK. Your gun's now knackered. See, that's where you bounced. VK rammed to doomed and death. IS is surprisingly still alive. Bless him. How have you still got so many hit points?
Penetration.
How have you bounced 1,240 in a Centurion? There you go.
We finish him off.
Absolutely.
Enemy is hit.
Permatrack. That's what I like to see. Oh, nicely done, Team Trouble. What a nice way to get your Radley Walters medal. And that is a very nice mastery. Yes, it was. So look at Team Trouble. Nicely done, big fella. So let's have a look at this. It's the Aussie boy. Aussie Tanker is called here. Maybe because they don't know. They probably don't know what Vegemite is in on the NA server. Unfortunately, because of movies and because of Hollywood and things like that, they now know what wanker means, which is very disappointing. But hey, it happens.
Поехали.
I couldn't find the Shinobi replay. I'll have to re-find it. I don't know who sent it now. It's $100 tank, man. I think it was Alaska 5 who sent it. I'll try that next. As we've still got like eternity before the next match. And I mean eternity.
Пробил. Пробитие.
Rain beat MM. Well, we got MM next, so that'll be interesting. MM against GMA.
Пробил.
Can your CC account play in quick play? No. Press accounts are not allowed to play any tournaments, but I very rarely roll out in a press account anyway. I personally can play in quick tours, but only on my normal account. Can't play on the press account. The reason being is because with the press account, you get all the skills and everything. Everything is unlocked. So it's an unfair advantage,
Пробил.
basically.
Горит.
Can't do ratings either, because it's an unfair advantage.
Броня не пробита.
Because you don't need to grind the skills. And obviously you don't need to grind the tanks. And obviously you've got unlimited funds, almost. So you don't even need to, you can just load Pramo if you wanted to.
Пробил.
And it's just an unfair advantage. So, shoot, no, not allowed. That reminds me, I should get my press account back.
Готов.
So I lost it for a while. I only had it temporarily. But now as I'm a CC, I get it permanently, so I need to get that back, I think. Oh, good shot, Aussie Tanker. Nicely done. It's a BP-44. I've got the tank, I just haven't played it. So I've no idea what it's like. Just one tanky left. And what is it, an LTTB or something along those lines? I don't know. It is an LTTB. There you go. There he is. All the way over there. Yeah, go for it, Aussie bloke. Look at this, wait for the LTTB to come around the corner. Oh, the LTB stops, then comes, then you miss, then you bounce. That's what you'd like to see. Didn't bounce that one though. Oh, 33 hit points left. Oh, you lucky devil, you. Oh, nice shot then. Up to 2,284 damage here. This is a good game. Oh, you missed. Nicely done. What did you get there, Aussie man? Oh, nice mastery. And you got 16 gold. Look, 16 gold. That's nice. Then you were top tier. That's even better, man. Right, let's see. There's Shinobi. I think it's Alaska who sent it. Let's have a look. No, it's a, oh, God, it's the wrong bloody one. I'm not playing this. Played this earlier. Who sent it in? Was it Kurito? I really have no idea who sent it in now. Maybe it was Kurito. There we go. Here's the Shinobi. The $100 tank. Although I didn't spend the Team Troll, I played you. I played you a replay earlier. Kurito, I got this from a lucky container. Yeah, you're just trying to play it down so you don't want people to know you spent $100. Although it is a credit-making machine, but only if you play it well. I mean, it has got the best credit coefficients in the game. And, okay, it was $100 recently, but you did get, you know, a year's worth of premium account. Which isn't bad, I suppose. But, boy, it's still expensive, eh? I got it, but I got it when it first came out for, like, I don't know, $10 or something. I can't remember now. I got it for next to nothing. I certainly didn't spend $100 on mine. You know what? Played it about 5 times. Maybe more. I don't know. Certainly not a lot. Why? Because it's not that good. Basically. Oh, God, Vegemite. It's like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. And every time I hear Vegemite, it reminds me of that song from what were they called? I can't remember what they're called now. The song was called "I Come From a Land Down Under." Who did that? Was it Men at Work? Men at Work, wasn't it? Yeah. One of the lines in the lyrics is "Give him a Vegemite sandwich." So. Oh, you're joking? How does it sound tasty? It sounds horrid. Marmite is the Blitz equivalent to the VK168. You either love it or you hate it. It's one of the two. Or the TOG. No, it's more like the TOG. Vegemite Marmite is the TOG equivalent. Blitz's equivalent is the TOG. You either love it or you loathe it. No in between. There's no, yeah, it's okay, but, you know, not my cup of tea. It's either love it or loathe it. Simple as that. God, still got 20 minutes to go. Why so long? Oh, Shinobi having a bit of tussling there with the French BDR. Oh. La baguette. Like some Japanese. Get that big red tomato. That's why the Shinobi is quite a pants tank. Its penetration is not that great. To be fair, Kirito's doing really well here in this tank. 2000 damage in this thing is pretty good going. Get the M7 easy to pen. There we go. Down and out. Another M7 there. Yeah, but that T1 Heavy is a formidable target for the little Shinobi. Doing well here, 2,500. There goes La Baguette. Now its weak armor becomes apparent. Its lack of gun depression becomes apparent. Its lack of penetration becomes apparent. Lots of things become apparent at this stage of the game. I mean, you only have to blow on it and you generally pen it. I mean, look how much he's bounced. Well, none, basically. But look how much credits he makes. 90,000 credits. I mean, this thing is a credit machine. It really is. Now, that's without premium. With premium, you would have got 135,000 credits. It is a credit-making monster. Right, who's this? In an SP1C. Oh, this is spicy win. Hyper Spider, what are you doing up? Go to bed. Crazy man. Oops, I pressed pause. I was meant to be typing to Hyper Spider. Didn't mean to press pause then. I was trying to type to Hyper, but couldn't get that. How lucky is one of my members? Yay! I have a couple. I don't have many, I admit. I have 3, or maybe 4. Not many. But enough. Hang on a minute, it's almost 6 o'clock. So at the moment there are 24 people watching. What are the chances of getting 24 likes? Pretty slim. But hey, who's counting? Spicy win being OP. Wow, Spicy Wing can actually play. I'm with you on that one, Treadhead Pete, trust me. Look at that, 134,000 credits! A Pools medal and almost 4k damage. Well done, Spicy. Wowzers, you carried the team there. I see your BDR did well. Helped you out no end. Oof. What else we got? Let's have a look. Oh, well, we can watch this. Why not? This is that one Zook on the EU server. Oh, we've still got about 15 minutes to go. Oh, before I lose the will to live. I'm joking, clearly. I can't believe I pressed pause there. What a pro. It's pretty much like something beginning with S simmered down into a spread. Poor Moose. Goodbye, Moose. It is worse, yes. I must admit, Treadhead. It's not the best. I'm one of those that loathe it, by the way. I'm not a big fan. Oh, what a great shot! Poor Batchat. What a bounce off the Fosh. This is a great game. Hello, IS7. Take a bit of Jaegeroo. Boom, yaka, kaka, kaka. Yeah, I know it's 3 AM there because it's 6 AM here. Oof! It's gotta hurt. Kill number 5. I am that one-man Zook is a one-man army. Prosciutto, what were you thinking? So this is what you're doing, yeah. I'm in my Progetto. What's the best thing I can do now? That's right, ram a Jaegeroo, because what's the worst that can happen? Well, that, Muppet. clearly. Big roll with the HE into the deck of the Object 140 for the Raz. Big 7 kills. Get that. 36,000 credits. Not even close to what the Shinobi got. Yeah, double the damage. And 7 kills. Shinobi. Wowzers. Fantastico. So, where were we? We should be going out in about 6-7 minutes. I haven't got time for another replay, I'm afraid. It's about 7 minutes, I think. Oh, so GMA won, Pincer won, Rain and Void. We're with GMA next in about 7 minutes. So, as I'm feeling tired, and I've got 22,000 gold, I'm going to buy that. Because I've got 22,000 gold. There you go. Let's see if I can get a tag this time. Probably not. Let's give it a bash though. Start with the badger. Can we get a badger? Can we get a badger? Can we? Oh, no tank. T95. Can we get a T95? Can we get one? No tank. What about T22, which we already have? Can we get a T22? No tank. What about T26E5, which we don't need? Can we get a tank? No tank. What about the Action X? Can we get an Action X? No tank. What about a Draciolo? Can we get a Draciolo? No tank. What about Chimera? Can we get a Chimera? No tank. Can we get a Smasher? No tank. Can we get a WZ 11111115A? No tank. Can we get a WZ 121 GFT? No tank. Can we get an Action X? No tank. Can we get an SU 130 PM? No tank. What about the Super Conqueror container? Can we get a Super Conk? No tank. Can we get the T54 E2? No tank. Can we get the T25 Pilot number 1? No tank. Can we get a WZ 112-2? No tank. Can we get the AMX 30B, which we already have? We get a tank, which we already have. So we get credits instead, I believe, or gold. We got gold. So I had 22,000, I've now got 32,000. So I've got a lot of gold back. Because if you get that, 15,000 gold for the AMX. So that way, I didn't really lose out, to be fair. But we've got a tournament, so let's go. We are with MM and GMA here on Canal, with MM on the North Spawn, GMA on the South. And sorry guys, don't know any of you because I've never really streamed you, so I have to look at it. So who's this? This is Bubba Avanon. Bubba Avanon? Or Bub Avanon? Or Bub Avanon? I'm going to call you Bub. So we got Bub Avanon in an IS4, Arrogate in an IS4, Corn Dog in an E5, Steel Hunter. Wow, there you go. That's a sounding name. That's a name and a half. In a Vickers Light. Sorry while I cuff my lungs up. WDR in an IS4, DDT. I'm getting those in an IS4 and 07 in an E5. Moving over to GMA, we have Assassin. Oh no, Assassin. In a mouse. Canadian Impact. In an IS-4. Mocha. In a Vickers like. Meow Kitten. Meow Kitty, sorry, yes, Meow Kitty. In a Vickers like. In a mouse, sorry. Whitetails in an IS-7. Kenny in an IS-4. And TMA in an IS-7. Whitetails yet to ready up, so we don't know yet. Shoo. We shall see what we shall see. Always a tough map, Canal. Suppy coffee. Not the easiest. RMM on at 10. Do what? At 10. 10? Oh, you mean 10 your time. It's going to be an interesting one. Oh, Reacher must be an MM fan. Nice to meet you. So, the teams are ready. I'm ready. Oh, Kenny! You're in the game! How can you be saying this? You're in the game! You're playing, dude! I thought you were. Boop, 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 boop. Got about a minute to go before kick-off time. So, everybody's ready. As I said, we've got MM on the north spawn, GMA on the south spawn. I'm not even trying to work out their strats, not looking at those tanks. It's clear to me that MM are not going to be going towards the A cap, although they might do with the Vickers Light. There's only one, and I really can't see them making a push for the D cap with just one light tank. Whereas looking at GMA, well, they've only got one Vickers. They've only got one fast tank as well, with Meow Kitty there in a Moose and Assassin in also a Moose as well. So that ain't going to be an A strat either. That's a town strat, or whatever you call it. So, here we go. This is round 2. Let's see what we can see. This is MM against GMA here on Canal. So, it's going to buy into the back. As I said, I can't see anybody really going towards the A cap. There goes Steel Hunter and the Vickers Light for MM. He's going to come across Mocha in the Vickers Light of GMA. And also heading for the same cap, so there's going to be a head-on collision with the Vickers. Oh, Mocha misses. Hunter doesn't even bother to shoot. The rest of GMA jumping into that. Yes, hello Whitetails. The rest of GMA jumping into the C cap, then pushing towards Canadian Impact going down. The rest of MM moving in towards the D cap, leaving DDT and Arrogant quite isolated here. Assassin and Meow Kitty and the Mouses are moving over. The IS-7 of Whitetails. Oh, let's get over there because there's a bit of a tussle going on. So the IS-7 of Whitetails in TMA lonely over here, but back over to this action. DDT is being pushed heavily in the IS-4 here. Kenny is there, and Meow Kitty and Canadian Impact, and nobody's getting shots into him yet. Now, well, there we go. Canadian Impact maybe. Yeah, DDT's getting smacked around quite a lot. Move out of there because that is pretty... Oh, that's a big roll into 0707. He's down. 0707 is down. TMA is looking really out of it now, though. Down he goes. But Whitetails is still alive. That was taken out by Bubba Abnon. Whitetails is still holding his own here against quite some fierce opposition, let's be fair. DDT has gone down. Whitetails can't really do too much. He's got support from... Oh, Bubba Havanon really getting smacked by Canadian Impact. Down goes Meow Kitty to try and take him out. Doesn't get there in time. Canadian takes him out. Canadian Impact takes him out. Assassin pushing onto Arrogant. Kenny is going to come in and help out, but let's move out of there. Whitetails is about to go. Steel Hunter is trying to chase him down, but he doesn't get him in time because WDR takes him down instead. Whitetails is going to make a move onto Mocha. Mocha trying to get out of there, and he does. But Meow Kitty and Arrogant survived. Canadian Impact is getting smacked around by WDR. Can't believe Arrogant survived that. No, he's going to go down now, though. He's got to, surely. Oh, he does go down. He's gone. But now Canadian Impact is going to go down. So does Corndog. That's a big shot from Assassin. Now WDR is in a world of pain. He's got a mouse pushing him from the front, a mouse pushing him from the back. He's going to be sandwiched. This is a mouse sandwich with the IS-4 filling. There we go. But Marker goes down. Kenny in the IS-4, and oh, it's all over realistically. GMA have got this one, even though Steel Hunter can get out of there and put some shots in. They've got it on points. There you go. Kenny's just going to drop into the B cap and stay there, and why not? No point in the mouses. They can't really do too much. All they can do is defend bases, but he's not going to have enough time to go around. It's as simple as that. Steel Hunter, all he can really do is probably take the A cap. There's no reason for GMA to push this. It was a good game, nice and brawly. That's what we like to see. And there he goes. He takes the A cap because what else can he do? He's going to lose anyway. He knows it. They know it. Best he can do is try and take as much HP as he can. Shall we go down with him? Yeah, let's go down with him. Let's go up close and personal. Steel Hunter's holding his own, but he's totally up against it here. They've got 3 bases, 3 more tanks out there. Even though he's in a Vickers Light, which is a very good tank, he's not going to be able to take out 2 mouses and an IS-4. It's just not possible. And it's all over. Losing on points. Steel Hunter surviving, bless him. But he really was up against it. So GMA taking the first blood there. Really good stuff. Nicely done indeed. We're now going to go back to Canal, switch those spawn points. This time we are going to have MM on the south spawn, GMA on the north. So we have Bubba on an IS-4, Arrogant in a 268, Aurora coming in an E5, Corndog in a 268. I can't believe they're going to take 2 268s, but there we go. Steel Hunter in a Vickers Light, WDR in an E5, and DDT in an E100. That's an interesting strat, 2 268s. Okay, whatever you say, guys. Looking over at GMA, Assassin in a mouse, Kakati in an IS-4, Canadian in an AMX-50B, Marker in a Vickers Light, Whitetails in a Vickers Light, Kenny in an E5, and TMA in an E5. And non-surprisingly, they're not taking 2 268. Corndog changing to an IS-4. So, well, there you go. Yeah, I did think it was a bit hard to believe 2 268s, but clearly it was too hard to believe because there are 2 268s. Somebody saying there in the chat, Nico is saying that Bubba doesn't play a T22 anymore. In fact, nobody in MM is playing a T22. It's fallen out of favour, with the Vickers Light being favoured nowadays. And why not? It's a light tank that has the ability to bounce like a medium. I mean, what more do you want? Why would you even need to play a T22? So here we go. Round 2 here on Canal. And you can see that the hit points are slightly favouring GMA, mainly because of that moose that they've got. Let's get a pie into the back and then see what they're going to be doing this time. So this time the decap is not even being looked at. They are heading to, well, they're going down actually. They're going down into the canal and getting spotted whilst doing so. So actually the whole team of MM spotted there, making their way towards that A cap. TMA here in the E5 going to get into a nice position, hold down. No, he's going to move out of there. And they're moving out of the B cap as well. They've taken the D cap already, so the cap advantage will go to GMA. Oh, Assassin gets a bit of a smack there, all the way from Aurora in the E5 on the back of the map at the A cap. So, as you can see here, interesting strat by MM. Only taking one cap. DDT and Bubba just holding down here, making sure that the C cap doesn't get capped, but it does get capped. Whitetails is dropped in the Vickers. That will give them 2 caps, which will give them a nice advantage, meaning that MM will have no choice but to push. Now Whitetails can rotate out of there, and the rest of GMA can just hunker down and wait. They just need to wait now for MM to do its push. So let's get over to this side. Oh, WDR getting a bit of a smacking there. So with only 1 cap, Arrogate in the 268 is now pretty redundant. They could have done with capping another cap, but they can't now. It's a push that they have to do. Either way, they have to push on B or push on C. That's put Arrogate, taking effectively Arrogate out the picture in the object 268. Which I don't quite understand. So MM, they've got Bubba in Corn Dog over here, looking at that C cap. Now they're going to have a rotation at the E100 is going to come round as well with DDT and the E5 and WDR and Aurora in the E5. They're going to be pushing down on this flank. Bubba is leading that charge. Eventually, oh, Kenny gets a good shot in. Don't think this was MM's plan, to be honest with you. They took a 268 for a reason. The 268 is now pretty much obsolete because they only took 1 base. Pretty sure they needed to take the C cap on their way through. I'm pretty certain this wasn't what they intended. They're now on the back foot. Anyway, Bubba leading the charge, trying to get round into Kenny. But TMA is there as well. The E5's IS4's coming in. Oh, Bubba getting smacked. DDT coming in to help out as well. WDR dropping into the C cap. However, that may not help them. Doesn't get the cap reset. Down goes Kenny. This might be working out actually for MM. They now be able to push on TMA. And they've taken the C cap. TMA is looking like he's in a bad position. He's now on 1 shot. Down goes TMA. Kakati is now being pushed by Aurora. And Corn Dog. This is actually a good move from MM. Kakati may be able to get Corn Dog down, but he's got a lot of tanks around him. There he is. Oh, that's a big bounce. He needed that. Can he get the turret ring of Corn Dog? Yes, he can. That's a big kill. Down he goes, though. But look, he got the AMX of Canadian Impact here. Now he's going to be able to put shots in over to WDR. And he does. Quite effectively. He's on his long reload now, though. So, it has kind of worked out for MM. Bubba is now being pummeled a little bit. There's only a few tanks left. Mocha, they need to get rid of tanks. They are losing out on points now. WDR is able to push. Canadian Impact is fully loaded. He needs to get Aurora out the game. Aurora goes. That's by giving them a bit more time. But Canadian Impact takes a big hit. He's now going to get surrounded. Vickers of Steel Hunter comes in. This is going to be one for MM. Whitetails is dangerously low. Mocha is dangerously low. Canadian Impact is dangerously low. Doesn't matter. They've got it on base points anyway. Wow. That actually worked out for MM. I thought they may have taken the 2-6. Well, they did sort of take the 268 out of the game. He didn't do a lot of damage realistically, but really good work by MM. They took me by surprise. No doubt they took GMA by surprise. They certainly took TM and Kenny by surprise with that push. So 1-1, moving now to Black Goldville. So here we go. So MM have ready up. We have Bubba in an IS-4, Arrogant in an IS-4, Corn Dog in an E3. Nice tank. Steel Hunter in a Vickers, WDR in an IS-4, DDT in a T22, and Tunny rotating in an E5. Moving over to GMA, Assassin in an IS-4, Kakati in an IS-4, Canadian Impact in the MX-50B, Mocha in a Vickers Light, Whitetails in an E5, Kenny in an E5, TMA in a Mouse. So, yes, CIS is RU server. So, one apiece. Are GMA going to pull their socks up and turn it back around again, or are MM going to cement it further? All to play for. Always an interesting map, this one, on the tournament rotation. Anyway, let's get up into the back. So you can see you got Bubba and Avra and Arrogant there. They're going to overlook the B cap. No, they're not. They're going straight through. DDT and the T22 are heading up north towards the caves. He's going to be joined by the rest of the team of Tunny, Bubba, and eventually WDR. The two tanks down here are overlooking the B cap. The Mouse of TMA is going to head towards the B, with the rest of GMA getting into the C cap area. So A cap will be taken first, so cap advantage will go to MM, but only slightly. In fact, there may cap even Stevens. No, GMA are going to cap out first. They had more tanks in the cap. So advantage goes to GMA. I don't think MM wanted that. So now MM again have got to do the pushing. Mocha there, spotting them all up. Steel Hunter, DDT and Tunny. All spotted by Mocha. Great shot in there from across the back of the map. That was Canadian Impact in the AMX-50. Assassin rotating around to give some support to Mocha. The Mouse there of TMA is still holding his position. No point in moving anywhere just yet. Whitetails is rotated around as well, but MM rotating out of that flank. realising it's pretty dangerous down here with that AMX-50B overseeing that flank. And you can see they're rotating all the way back towards their spawn point. Bubba and Corn Dog just holding here, just in case. However, I don't think GMA are going to be pushing. Harrogate is now spotted, but certainly, and so is TMA. Harrogate is the lone tank down here. He's only here to reset the B cap if necessary. Bubba is coming around to help out. Corn Dog in DDT, but look at this. Mocha Assassin in Whitetails pushing on A. That's a bold move by GMA. Whitetails is managing to cap the A cap. Tunny is there, but he can't do much about it. Steel Hunter goes down to the C cap, however. Tunny is now getting smacked around a little bit. They need to get Tunny out of the game. Kakati is coming in. Whitetails is coming in. We're going to leave that battle for the moment because Bubba and TMA is going to go down in the mouse. That's going to be a blow, but he's doing his job, which is directing the guns away from him. Tunny is going to go down here. Don't forget, it doesn't matter that he's a mouse. 40 points is lost either way. So GMA points advantage goes to them. WDR is now the man being pushed and in danger. The whole of GMA is trying to push down on him. Kakati, now Whitetails is going to take a shot. Now Assassin, if he loads up. Oh, WDR is going to manage to get out of there. No, Assassin does get a shot in. Oh, WDR is now one shot. WDR goes down. So TMA is lost, but they've lost WDR and Tunny. Now they're going to be pushing. Bubba gets a bit of a smacking there from Kenny. Now Bubba is rotating back towards the B cap. He has no choice. He's got no choice in the matter. He's being pushed hard here. Arrogant tries to step in to help out, but no, it doesn't help. Bubba goes down. Arrogant manages to get a good shot into Kakati, but Arrogant is getting smacked from the side there by Kenny. DDT is going to try and help out. Kakati is really in trouble. Now Kenny's in trouble. DDT pushing down on him, but look at the points advantage here. Down goes Arrogant. Kenny needs to get out of there if he can. Kenny is a one shot. Corn Dogger, however, is also a one shot in the E3. Down he goes to Whitetails. And it's all over. Down goes Kenny in the end, but GMA played well that time, turning it around again. So, GMA triumphing on the first round of Black Goldville. Some good stuff there. So now we're going to switch those spawn points this time. GMA on the north spawn, MM on the south spawn. Just waiting for the teams to ready up. So who's going to be first? It's GMA. So we have Assassin in IS-4, Kakati in an IS-4, Canadian Impact IS-4, Mocha in a Vickers Light, Meow Kitty in a Ho-Ri, Whitetails in an IS-4, and Kenny in an IS-4. Moving over to MM, Bubba in an E5, Arrogant in IS-4, Corn Dog in a 268, Steel Hunter in a Vickers Light, WDR in an IS-4, Lil Chung in an E5, and Tunny in an E5. So don't forget, guys, this is best of 7, so it's the first of 4 victories. Next map after this, I believe, is Naval Frontier. It will go that far. Can MM turn it around like they did in the last games? We'll soon find out. GMA sporting some really cool avatars. Clearly not. Arrogant with his pro camo. Anyway, let's get up to the back of the map and see what's going down. So already we have Bubba, Tunny and WDR heading towards that C cap. Lil Chungus in the E5 heading the other way. Arrogant going to overlook the B cap. Steel Hunter going to get the spots. Mocha gets the spots as well, along with Whitetails overlooking the B. The rest of GMA heading towards the A cap area, except Meow Kitty in the Ho-Ri, who's there to overlook that B cap. However, noticing the C cap's going down, Meow Kitty is rotating backwards because very dangerous position to be in. So at the moment we have Assassin, Kenny and Kakati up here. Maybe they can push on Little Chungus, we don't know yet. Assassin is going to lead the charge though. They are going to keep rotating around, but Corn Dogger is there in the 268. A dangerous tank. Little Chungus getting out of there. Corn Dogger just rotating back a little bit. Steel Hunter and the Vickers trying to get spots, but getting spotted himself by Mocha. Arrogant was spotted. Whitetails is rolled over to try and help out Meow Kitty. Canadian Impact is here as well. This is all to stop the B cap going. But I'm more interested in what's going on over here with Kenny, Kakati and Assassin. Assassin is spotted, however. Points at the moment are favouring MM. They are a tank ahead. Whitetails gets a bit of a smack there. He's a bit too far forward, methinks. Because you've got Bubba, Tunny over there in the E5s. Now Kakati and Assassin are moving down. Little Chungus gets a good shot into Assassin. They're still moving down. Steel Hunter is also there, but so is Arrogant. Assassin escapes the charge there a little bit. But that 268 has now been found. Great shot by Arrogant into Assassin there. A little bit stuck, GMA. Arrogant has got good shots in. Corn Dogger in that 268 is really a pain. They know that. Meow Kitty can't get any shots down onto Arrogant. He is trying. But now there's a rotation by MM. They see that GMA are possibly weak on this side. With only Assassin and Kakati, who are both bleeding heavily. I mean, Bubba has been bled also. That's a good shot into WDR though, as he comes rotating down. Now they are bleeding MM. MM are pushing where they don't really need to be fair. But they are pushing. They may be able to get Assassin out the game though. That's their aim here. They've bled a lot. Down goes Assassin to Corn Dogger. In the 268, dangerous tank as we said. Now Kakati is in trouble. Maybe he can get one of these tanks. He's got to get shots into either. Oh, he gets a good shot into Tunny. But now Little Chungus gets behind him. He's going to be able to put shots into the back of him with impunity. He's going to go down, is Kakati. The Vickers will take him out, maybe. No, and he goes down by Little Chungus. B-Cap is being taken by Mocha. Canadian Impact is pushing forward as well. But they've got to get tanks out the game. And now it's all changing. GMA are now in trouble. Kenny is being pushed. He's all alone. All alone, all isolated. Tunny is going to manage to get a shot in. Maybe Kenny can get Tunny. No, Kenny's in serious harm here. They still haven't. They've got WDR out the game. They've got Tunny out the game. They need to get Arrogant out the game. The Ho-Ri can do it. No, he can't. Canadian Impact comes around to help out with the 268 of Corn Dog. Down it goes, and GMA win on the cap points. That was a game that was in control by MM, to be honest with you, but cap points, you've got to keep your eye on it. I think GMA escaped there. MM dropped the ball. didn't keep their eye on the cap points. They had the game in control. They had the hit points. They had the guns. They just didn't have the cap points. GMA winning out. It's 3-1. We go into Rockfield. I meant Rockfield. Oof. Not Naval Frontier. Naval Frontier was Tour 1. So GMA one step away from all-out victory today. MM are on the North spawn. They have readied up first. We have Bubba in an IS-4, Arrogant in an IS-4, Corndog in a 268, Steel Hunter in a Vickers Light, WDR in an IS-4, DDT in an E100, and 0707 coming in an IS-4. GMA yet to ready up. So we have Assassin in an IS-4, Kakati in an IS-4, Canadian Impact in an IS-4, Marker in a Vickers Light, Whitetails in an IS-4, Kenny in an E5, and TMA in an IS-4. So Rockfield, always an interesting map. Always normally guarantee, well, I say always normally, how does that work, eh? Oof. So generally, you get a brawl on Rockfield, either at the A cap or the C cap. But GMA will see the end in sight. They will see that they are close to victory. Look at them sporting all those amazing avatars. Now again, GMA just tipping the scales in favour of the HP pool. Let's get up high and see where they're going to be going. So, we've got Little Chungus and Arrogant in the IS-4s moving towards the B-cap area along with Bubba and 0707. Corndog is going to go high and take a look. Steel Hunter is going up here to get the spots. Whitetails is going in. He's going to see Bubba. Bubba drops into the B-cap. Not going to be able to reset from there. Bubba is going to be able to take the B cap. That is an important cap to take. TMA tries to get a reset, but he doesn't get it. Marker's trying to get the reset, but they can't now. It's too late. It's all over. So B cap is taken. That's going to allow them to take the A cap. That is a good move. It's a bold move. Whitetail's now in a bit of trouble. 07 and Bubba both getting good shots into Whitetails. Whitetail's getting out of there. Canadian Impact also rotating out. TMA coming round to try and help out with the Canadian. The rest of GMA are moving down onto DDT. They're going to come across an E100. There he is. E100 is a formidable target, and they know that. So the advantage on the points is going to be going to MM in this game. Canadian Impact and TMA are looking here to maybe push along the A-cap route. It's the only option they've got at this moment in time. Canadian Impact has been spotted. There's 0707 and Bubba down there in the IS-4s, and 2 IS-4s on the A-cap along with Steel Hunter. TMA is trying to get up there to see if he can do anything. He can't really. And you can see there that GMA are bleeding heavily. The HP pool advantage now is firmly in MM's favour. Oh, Kakati, Assassin and Kenny are looking down the barrel. Assassin in very, very low. Corndog in that 268, really giving him a hard time. Now the E100 comes in of DDT. He's going to take down Assassin here. Maybe. There he goes. Really good play by MM. Great strategy. Sticking an Optic 268 and an E100 here on this flank has really taken out a lot of tanks. 3 tanks have been taken out from GMA's team, effectively. This is meaning that Canadian Impact is down. They can't really push on the A cap or the B cap. This is going to be, in favour. DDT has gone down in the E100, but Whitetails is going to go down here. He's trying to take the B cap. He's taking Well, he's taking it, but now he's losing it. They do have all the cap points to GMA, but it's cost them a lot. Whitetails is now a one-shot. He's got to get out of there. He does have support. Oh, 0707 is also a one-shot. Down goes Whitetails. TMA is now in a world of pain. Corndogger is getting up there as well in the 268 as soon as the E100 went down. TMA is in world of trouble here. He gets shots in, but he loses out to Arrogant. So, MM are in control on this game. Really good strat, to be fair. Kakati can't really do anything. He's trying to. He's going to push down, but it's 1 against 2 IS4s. Kenny is also in a world of pain here. He's all alone. He's not going to be able to get rid of the IS4 and the Object 268 on his Todd. It's not going to happen. He's got a Vickers behind him. Down he goes. The Vickers of Mocha coming down. Kakati's done well here. He's got rid of one IS4, but can they get rid of Little Chungus? Kakati is doing really well here. But Mocha goes down and it's all over. MM bring it back. Great strat there by MM. That E100 of DDT did a big job, and so did Corndog in the 268. Keeping them on that flank prevented the push, and you could see it sucking in a lot of tanks from GMA that they needed elsewhere. Really good stuff. Fantastic. And of course, don't underestimate Bubba dropping into that B cap very early, putting GMA on the back foot almost from the get-go. So, switching on the spawn points, it's now 3-2. This time we have MM on the south spawn, GMA on the north spawn. MM have readied up. We have Bubba in an IS4, Arrogant in an IS4, Corndog in a Ho-Re, Steel Hunter in a Vickers, DDT in an IS4, Little Chungus in an E5, and 0707 in an E5. Moving over to GMA, we're still waiting for Assassin and Kakati to ready up, but we have Canadian Impact in a Mouse, Mocha in a Vickers, Whitetails in IS4, Kenny in AMX50B, Assassin IS4, Kakati IS4, and TMA IS4. All to play for. Again, GMA can smell victory, but they get a punch in the nose by MM. Finding it hard to seal the deal here at GMA. If MM can win this, they'll take it to the decider. That'll be a blow for GMA, and it'll be a confidence boost for MM. Time will tell. Love those avatars, GMA. We need to have a chat, dudes. So again, GMA have got the 8 points, mainly because of that mouse. Get up to the back of the map, see where they're all going. So this time, Corndog in an Ho-Re instead of the 268. And they're heading towards, effectively, the A-cap area. They're going to overlook B, and the Little Chungus and 0707 are heading towards the C-cap. Moving over to what GMA are doing. Well, Canadian Impact and Whitetails are heading towards the B cap. Bubba's going to have a bit of a hard time as soon as that mouse gets to Canadian Impact. A cap is being taken, but the IS4s of Assassin and TMA are moving onwards and upwards into the C area. Little Chungus is getting a bit of a blooded nose there. TMA drops into the cap. Steel Hunter there. Now, the Ho-Re is overlooking B, and there he goes. Puts a big shot into Whitetails. That's what he's there for. Good stuff again by Corndog. Canadian Impact now moving in. He's going to try and get that B cap. Gets a good shot into Bubba, but he gets a 1 back in return from Arrogant. However, he's managed to get into the cap. That's now going to put them on the back foot. You can see here. That's what the mouse is there for. Oh, big roll into Whitetails, but it bounces. The B cap has now been taken. Canadian Impact managing to get it. TMA joining Whitetails. Assassin and Kenny just holding at the back here. They don't need to do anything but overlook the B cap. Canadian Impact doing his job in the mouse, and that is to divert the attention. Bubba tries to get a shot in, doesn't work. DDT gets a bit of a smack this time. Corn Dogger is now out of the equation because over there's nobody over there for him apart from Assassin. But Assassin gets a good roll into Corn Dog. Assassin's put himself in a good position here. You can see Corn Dog. But what they're doing here, they're goading MM to push onto the B cap because they have no other choice realistically. They've got no other tanks. TMA and Mocha here just on the TD position. They can oversee the flank. Arrogant gets a shot as he comes down. But what is crucial is what Canadian Impact is doing here in the mouse. He is really goading Bubba to come in. Whitetails has said, I've had enough of this. Assassin has also said, I've had... Oh, that is a massive roll into Assassin. He gets pummeled for 1,000. Corn Dogger's now coming in to help out. He smacks Whitetails. But the AMX takes down Corn Dog. TMA here tussling with Arrogant and 0707. Arrogant, however, is dangerously low. 07 maybe have to take him. No, he's not going to be able to. Moving out from there, that's going to be a long battle. Back to here with the mouse. DDT is in trouble. But doesn't matter, GMA have got it anyway. They took out Arrogant, Bubba and Corn Dog. Really good strat from GMA that time. Can't really say much about that. They took Corn Dog out the equation. He did some great damage, but they took him out the equation. And then Kenny in that AMX-50B doing his job. Wow. So, GMA get it. They win. Really good battles, though. Great stuff from MM. Unfortunate for them, but they did play very well. They were just outplayed on the last game. They had some good strats, and they did effectively hurt them. So, let's see how the chart looks now. So, Rain have won 2 and 2. Void have won 2 and 2. GMA have won 2 and 2, I believe. Did they win 2 and 2? Did they win the first game? Yes, they did. They beat Ishtar. So GMA have got 2. Ishtar have only won 1. And who did they just beat then? They just beat Shiro, who are having a terrible tournament, to be fair. 7 Rats, don't know who they're up against. They lost the first game. Oh, they lost the second game. They lost to Pincer and they lost to Rain. So 7 Rats yet to get off the mark. MM yet to get off the mark. Shiro yet to get off the mark. Pincer, however, just went out against Void and lost. So, that's how it stands at the moment. Rain, Void and GMA all winning both their groups today. Ishtar and Pincer winning 1 game apiece. 7 Rats, MM and Shiro yet to get off the mark. Wowzers. Well, that's it from me. I'm not a coin stream, so I don't have to stay on any longer than possible. And I think I've seen all... I think I bought all the bloody containers I need to buy. And I got bugger all for any of them. That's the way it works. I've got a lot of this stuff, look. Well, combine it whilst might as well, yeah. Combine. Oh, I've got loads of those, look. Getting ready for the Swedish tanks that are coming. It's always good to have XP, especially when a new line is coming. There we go. Got quite a lot. Oh, I've got 400 gold there if I want it. That's nice. And I've got a lot of boosters. As you do. I'm going to do all this and then I'm going to find my nearest bed and crawl into it and basically collapse. I'm back again on Wednesday. It's Tuesday for me now, so that's tomorrow. So I'm back again Wednesday, well, tomorrow for me. Yes, I've got all that. With Asia and then EU. And I don't know if I've got NA again, but I'll find out. I've been Fujit. That has been the first tour here on the North American server. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed hosting it despite being half asleep. I'm going to go to bed now. Enjoy the rest of your evening and I will catch you all again soon. It's been emotional. Great games there from GMA. Oh, thank you, Team Trouble.
I mean, like, so many positive ways. Maybe
Great games there from GMA. Great games from Void. Really good stuff from MM and also good stuff from Shiro. Let's not underestimate all these guys. They played well. The ones that lost